Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. This is going to be your stock watch list for the 17th of July, which is going to be Wednesday. Before we get into the watch list, we're going to go out through some of the action today. We'll go through some of the news that came out after the bell tonight, and then we'll get into that watch list. So we're in earnings season. So CSX had earnings after the bell. This news courtesy of the trade exchange CSX. Earnings per share missed by 3 cents. Revenue also missed from CSX. Plus, they lowered their guidance on the name. So that stock in the transport space moving down tonight. It's a railroad. SGEN had earnings per share missed by 10 cents. Revenue beat. That stock powering up, a biotech name. Closed at 63, currently trading at $68 IBKR. Interactive Brokers moving down a tad in the after hours. They missed by 14 cents. Revenue miss also on this name, so that stock moving down. We'll scroll through the earnings here. NIO had some news after the bell. Small little biotech selling off a little bit. NIO, let's see, focus on HPV-related diseases and fast-to-market product candidates. Anyway, that stock moving down after the bell. SENS offering of common stock. Jeff Fries is the bookmaker on that one. Let's see, what other news did we get tonight after the bell? Cintas is moving up on earnings after the bell tonight. They're that uniform company, Cintas. Earnings per share beat by 13 cents. Revenue beat also on that one, pushing it up. Closed at 239. Currently trading 253, 254 area. CYTX will become Plus Therapeutics. So I guess they're going to be doing a name change there on CYTX. United Airlines came out with earnings after the bell. That one popped up. They're also doing a share buyback of $3 billion. Earnings per share beat by 14 cents. Revenue beat on UAL, which is United Airlines. What other news did we have? UAL also raising guidance on this name. So a nice move up there for UAL. We had the API crude oil numbers come out after the bell tonight. That affects light sweet crude oil. So API was a drawdown of 1.4 million barrels. Bitcoin is below 10,000 currently. MNK had some news after the bell tonight. MNK, that stock sliding down. Let's see, they halted phase 2B trial. Investigating the use of one of their products here. You could kind of pause the video, read the rest for yourself. So anyway, MNK moving down. Qualcomm was up in after hours tonight, popping higher. Department of Justice siding with Qualcomm and against the FTC in request of stay of FTC order pending appeal. All right, so that's moving Qualcomm up in the after hours. Like we said, CSX, their revenue was down 11% year over year. Monster getting moved in the after hours tonight. That stock moving down. Let's see the some news coming out from the Sun, which is a British newspaper. Let's see, Health Secretary to ban sale of energy drinks to all children under 16. So that's pushing MNST down. NUS pushing down hard in the after hours. Closed at 45, currently at 37. New Skin minus 19% after hours, slashing their earnings guidance on this one. And Run, a small little solar stock, pushing up in the after hours a little bit. Tiger Global disclosed a 19% stake in RUN. So that's some of your after hours news courtesy of the Trade Exchange. Let's go ahead and look at some of the news that came out during the day today. So just do it verbally. Goldman Sachs had earnings. They beat. Trading revenue was better than expected for Goldman Sachs, so that stock having a nice strong day. Goldman Sachs moving up. J&J came out with earnings. That was a beat, but the overhang of the litigation with the talcum powder pushing J&J down today. Facebook was testifying about its crypto Libra on Capitol Hill this afternoon. So Facebook, not too bad. Some fits and starts, as you can see, was pushing up, pushing down, kind of just hanging around this 204 area as they were testifying. APRN, they caught the shorts. Blue Apron, APRN, sorry, they caught the shorts off guard here. They had some news with Beyond Meat products. They're going to be offering BYND products, so shorts had to come in and cover on this name. A recent 1 for 15 reverse split. Look at this huge volume as the shorts were coming in and covering on Blue Apron. A nice push up there on that one today. DPZ, Domino's Pizza came out with earnings. That stock slowing sales on this one. So Domino's Pizza dropping quite a bit today, and WFC came out with earnings today. They did not like what they heard there. Something about basically they had to raise their interest rates in order to attract customers, and that hurt their bottom line on WFC. So that stock moved down today. JP Morgan had a strong day, holding up nicely on JP Morgan. I just want to go over a trade that we did in the service today at Zozo StockWatch. This is the Omnovia room. As you can see, currently sharing my screen with my trade ideas scanners. We share our scanners throughout the day. This is the after hours look. We also have our news box running. We get audio news running throughout the room each and every day. We do about 40 minutes of talk. We started the room open today at 6:26 a.m. That's Eastern time, and then we start talking about different stocks, etc. And today we were talking about Roku. We said we liked Roku over 105.25. All right, so then Roku here at 9:13, we posted like Roku over 105.25. We were looking at the chart. Now, the market wasn't open, but on the open, here's your push through 105.25, and we moved all the way up to, on this name, 113.44 for Roku. Roku just went above a trigger, so there's your trigger, and a nice move up on Roku today. That was one of our trades today in the service. We were watching a lot of other things in the service. We traded Beyond BYND today, gave nice trades. We traded MLNT. So we trade large stocks, small stocks, whatever's moving. We traded VTVT in the service today. If you'd like to try my service, it's $30 for 30 days. So you pay $30 and you get access to my service for 30 days, and you could come kick the tires, see if we're a fit for you, but you will be charged $30 for the first 30 days. So let's go ahead and get into some of the action in the markets today. We had Trump making comments today. Trump says a long way to go on trade with China, so that was moving the markets down. He said it right around in this area here, and we got a little bounce. This yellow line you see here is equal to the 5 EMA off the daily chart. So you see that the SPY was battling on this yellow line, the 5 EMA. Bulls were defending that, but Trump coming out with that comment. Oil got hit today on, I guess it was Pompeo coming out on news with Iraq. So that knocked oil off its highs here. You see USO, the ETF for light sweet crude oil, was pushing down today, so that didn't help the oil stocks. The Dow Jones 30 was minus 24 points for the day. The The transports had a very nice day today. The IYT was up nicely today. The transports were up 194 points on the day. We'll see how the earnings in UAL and CSX are going to affect the transports for tomorrow. We also had the S&P was -10, the Nasdaq -35. The SMH, not much action either way today, just kind of holding steady there on the daily chart right at the 5 EMA. Qualcomm might, be moving the semis tomorrow as Qualcomm is popping up in the after hours tonight. The IWM, kind of a quiet day, holding above that 155 area on the small caps. Couldn't get above these recent highs here on the IWM 156, so we'll call it 157. So it's kind of locked in this tight range on the IWM. Let's look at the micro caps. Still battling to get above and stay above that 100 SMA and that 93.50 area for the IWC. We also have, let's look at the SPY. So basically for the SPY, we came down on the daily chart, tested the 5 EMA, but the bulls defended here. We're still holding above the 10 and holding above the 20. But if these momentum moving averages start getting broken, we could see, retests of other moving averages along the way. We'll have to see how the futures are going to open up tonight. So pay attention to that. Volume was a little bit lighter out there. It's kind of a wait and see attitude out here with earnings coming up, but there are trades out here. So a good day overall. Like I said, Roku was awesome. Beyond Meat gave nice trades today. Here's your heat map courtesy of FinViz. So you see a little bit more red on your screen today. As we said, the oil stocks taking a hit. A day off for Microsoft, down 1.33%. Apple down fractionally. Amazon down fractionally. Google was up fractionally, and Facebook basically flat on the day. Over in the financial sector, WFC took the big hit today. You had Citigroup also down 0.5%. Bank America down almost 1% on the day. J&J, after their earnings came out, 1.64% drop on that name. Merck got a little bit of buying. Boeing up fractionally for the day, but a lot more red on our screen today. Schlumberger and the other oil services sector stocks took a little bit of a pause for today. As far as the economic calendar for Wednesday, MBA mortgage applications come out tomorrow at 7. Housing starts at 8:30. The petroleum numbers are going to get reported tomorrow at 10:30. We get a little bit of Fed speak tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Esther George will be speaking, and then we get the beige book coming out at 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. As far as earnings, so you had CSX, United, Cintas report earnings after the bell tonight. Before the bell, tomorrow, Wednesday, Bank America, Abbott Labs, PNC will be reporting, all leading us up to Netflix in the FANG names will be the first one out of the gate. So Netflix after the bell on Wednesday, eBay, Alcoa will be reporting. Then we get into Honeywell, Morgan Stanley, UNH Healthcare, Microsoft, the big name for Thursday, reporting Cliffs, American Express, Schlumberger, also reporting after the bell on Friday. As far as some of your top stocks for today, TRNX was one of your top gainers today. Blue Apron, as we talked about. ORN was up today. GCAP popping today. CGIX, IDXG, SPAR, GNMX, ENLV. To the downside, TNXP took a hit today, down over 40% on that name. IDEX, CDNA, and DPZ, as we talked about. QTT took a small hit. This courtesy of the Trade Exchange. This is a nightly newsletter that they send out. As far as some of your unusual call activity for the day, VIPS, GLYC, Stamp had unusual call activity. To the put side, XLP and KNX. By the way, IMRN announcing an offering in the after hours tonight. That stock getting hit. SENS also doing an offering. That stock taking a hit. EYEN. That stock, let's see, this news, underwriters full exercise of over allotment option in public offering. So EYEN, some news coming out after the bell tonight, that courtesy of the trade exchange. Some of your top sectors, like we said, the IYT popping 1.84%. As you can see, the transports were up 194 points for the day. The VIX popping a little bit. We actually got a trade out of TIVX. TIVX is a volatility play. We traded this coming up over $14.10, popped up to $14.55 as we played volatility as the SPY was moving down. A little bit of volatility coming into the market, so we got a nice trade in that. To the downside, nat gas dropping almost 3.5%. As you can see, oil down almost 2% on the day. Nougat was down 1.5%. The software stocks got a little bit soft today. The PSJ, the ETF, down 1.25%. IGV down 1.5%. SMH was down 1% on the day. In your sector performance, you had the airlines popping today 2% as oil was moving down. The XME, the metals and mining sector moving up today, up 1%. The XHB, the home builder sector, recovering a little bit from yesterday, up a little under 1%. To the downside, the XOP was down 2%. XLE down 1% for the day. All right, let's go ahead and get into that watch list for tomorrow. AKS, some of the steel stocks were jumping. US Steel was jumping today. AKS was jumping today, so those will be on watch. Cliff also looks like it's trying to break out here. The high today on Cliff, 1122. So we'll have these some of these steel names on watch for tomorrow. See if we can get continuation moves in these names. Blue Apron, we'll see if there's any more short covering that's going to go on in this name, APRN. Big volume came into this as shorts were running for the hills on that one. AVGR, had this big pop up to $4, pulled back. A lot of fits and starts in this name, so we'll see if it can get over $3 on AVGR. That one will be on watch. BPTH, big strong close in this name. They got an upgrade, I believe it was by H.C. Wainwright, $28 price target. Check that, don't quote me, but a lot of fits and starts. But then into the close, a big pop up here in BPTH, so I'll have that on watch. Beyond Meat will continue to be on watch, has been giving us some really nice trades. We caught this coming up over 170 today for a nice pop in Beyond Meat, and so that'll be on watch. Gonna watch some of these cannabis names. They're trying to bottom here, maybe like CGC and Cronus Group. So we'll see. Cronus Group battling around this 200 SMA. So watching these for intraday plays. EVOK. Tried to trade in this one today, just didn't want to go. It popped up over about 112, then came back at me, so I got back out of EVOK, but I'm going to keep it on watch for tomorrow. It is getting some volume. It's trying to turn the corner. I'll give it another day. HAIR, an under $1 name. They had a strong close here, trading at 74 cents. So this one will be on watch, trying to make that corner turn there. 2.2 million shares. Restoration Robotics, IDXG popping up today. 1 million shares. It's an under $1 name. If it can take out these highs of 83 cents, 84 cents, maybe we'll get a push in this one for tomorrow. IOVA holding up very well here on IOVA. You could kind of draw the lines here, and you see that Actually, let me go to this chart. You can see how it's flagging here, maybe over that $25 break on IOVA. KBH, possible breakout on this name. Looks like it needs to take out that $27 number here on KBH, so keep that one on watch. Possible swing. Lulu. Holding up very well, strong, getting up over 190. So if this can clear, let's see, that 190 50, 190 75, you could get another push in LULU. LYFT still battling around this $65 area. Keep an eye on LYFT. NIO in the biotech diagnostic space, if they can get this one over 24 bucks, looks interesting. On NIO, we had a high of 23.40. I think I would wait for 24 to get broken there. By the way, these videos are for educational purposes only. I'm not an analyst. I'm not licensed. So keep that in mind. NIO. We had this push up to $4. Now we've had this kind of grind down here. Watching this one to see if it turns the corner. Watch it over $3.50 maybe on NIO. Hit that like button down below. Hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, let me know you're out there. Hit that like button. It will greatly be appreciated. OGI showing some strength in the cannabis space today. So this one will be on watch to see if there's any other further continuation move on that one. ORN popping up in the after hours tonight, popped up to 550. So it's all the way up here now. So it's not as cheap as it once was, but maybe we'll get a red to green move, a reversal move in that one. PRVB. Still watching this one. I think if it can get above 1330 on PRVB, volume once again light though, but the chart looks ready to go. We just need that volume. So maybe if it breaks that 1330 area on PRVB, you can see here on the intraday chart how 1325 has been in the way. Qualcomm will be on watch since it's moving up in the after hours tonight. Maybe that one will give us a trade. RVLT. Now this one made a big pop if you like these under $1 names. If they can clear 45 cents again, you might get another push in RVLT. Keep it on watch. SEAC. Nice pop here. In this name. Let's see if this thing can take out $2, right? SEAC, and then we might get that push up into the gap down there. 1.1 million shares came into that one. Target flagging, basing, consolidating below $90 on target. A lot of fits and starts up there at $90. So if it ever gets up over 90 and a quarter or so, keep an eye on target. Let's see, TREX, building materials, since the home builder sector was a little bit strong. This one, if it can clear 72.50, 72.55, might be interesting on Trex. TRNX, we traded this one in the service, actually. And we got I guess it was about 7 cents on this name, TRNX. Nothing huge. So we'll keep an eye on it. It's trying to get back above the 100 SMA here, trying to recapture 50 cents. So maybe over that 51 cents for that one. VSLR in the solar space had a very nice day today. Has that 850 number up ahead. 1.6 million. It's a solar name. So keep it on watch for tomorrow or the next few days. VTVT, we got a small trade out of this one today, over 155. It popped up to about 67, 167, and then came back at us, so we had to get back out. Small trade there, but maybe setting up on VTVT, 1.8 million shares. And that's it. That's the watch list for tomorrow. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Hit that like button down below. Let me know you're out there. If you have anything to say in the comments, any symbols you're looking at, put them down in the comments. Have a great day trading tomorrow. Be back at it with another video tomorrow night. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com.